Hi, my name is Melinda Astalos, parenting educator and certified parent coach. Welcome to Conscious Parenting Quick Tips Session 2. Today I'd love to talk to you about why your kids need you to be okay. Now, keeping your cool in a situation is tough, even for the most patient parent. There are days when it's really difficult to stay away from that knee-jerk reaction. Now, the reason our kids need us to be calm and centered is that they need their world to feel stable. Now, to us, a simple situation or a simple incident is not a big deal, and we might be able to recover quickly. But to a child, his or her brain can't process information the way that yours can. Now, if a child senses that you're in a state of overwhelm, they may tend to act out or misbehave. And why is that? It's because they don't have a better coping strategy right now. Sometimes they just don't know what else to do with the intensity of the energy that they feel, and they respond automatically with fear. And that fear has many faces: anger, defiance, or a complete inability to regulate the strong emotions that they're trying to process. Being able to stay calm and not take your child's big feelings personally goes a long way to diffuse what's going on. Now, if your child's on the verge of a meltdown, instead of diving in to fix something, try sitting with your child and say something like, "I know you're really upset about this, and I'm going to sit here with you until you're done with this feeling. I know you don't like it, but I love you, and I'm here to keep you safe. Show me when you're ready to calm down." Now, you're not condoning any behavior. You're just showing your child with your words and with your energy that you can handle this with him. You can also validate a child without agreeing with him. You can say, "I know how hard you worked on that project. I can see how this would bother you." And then you stop. No diving in with solutions unless asked for one. Now, if you constantly dive in with solutions, one day you'll ask your child, "What's wrong, honey?" And you're going to hear, more often than not, nothing. And that's because your child's so used to hearing you tell him what he did wrong, what he should have done, and what he can do to fix it. Now, when your child trusts that you'll listen, and when he really knows you won't get all stressed out and dive in, he'll be much more receptive to opening up to you. Now, if your child says something like, "You never listen," or "It's not fair, I can't ever go to the movies by myself," don't get into a power struggle by defending your position. Hold steady and continue to validate. You can add, "I know you want to go to the movies. I can see how badly you want that. How can we come up with some ideas that would work for both of us? Now let's brainstorm together and see what we come up with." Now, what separates you from your child is the knowing that you have the capacity to not only see through his eyes. You probably know what your child could do or should have done, but you're not throwing that at your child. You have the capacity and the wisdom to ask your child the right questions so he can come up to the same wise conclusions. In this way, you're not just acting calm, you're being an incredible role model and an inspiration for your child. Thank you for listening. For an in-depth one-on-one support, please feel free to register for a free 30-minute parent coaching session with me at lifepositivebydesign.com. Bye for now.